Welcome to 843 TV. I'm your host, Wayne Morris with WHHI-TV. And today we are coming to you from a beautiful new amenity on Hilton Head Island, Shelter Cove Community Park. And I can tell you, it is probably one of the nicer parks you'll ever go to. If you haven't been here yet, you really need to check it out. It's at Shelter Cove Towne Center, which brings us to our first guest, who is Roni Allbritton. She's the manager of Shelter Cove Towne Center. And she's going to give us some details about this beautiful new park, also about some of the shops and vendors they have here. Our second guest is Mary Briggs with the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra, and she is going to be telling us all about their season wrapping up here pretty soon. Our last guest is Frank Soul with the Island Rec Center. He is going to be telling us all about the town's relationship to this beautiful park and also about the Island Rec Center. So it's a great show. You don't want to miss it. Be sure to join us for 843 TV, where communities come to speak.
.843 TV, where Bluffton comes to speak.
Where Spring Island comes to speak.
Where Hilton Head Island comes to speak.
Where Port Royal comes to speak.
.843 TV,
where communities come to speak. Welcome to 843 TV. We're now joined by Roni Allbritton, who is the manager here at Shelter Cove Towne Center. Roni, thanks for being with us and thanks for hosting us today.
thank you. Glad to have you here.
Absolutely. So obviously there's a lot going on here. It's a new area. It's beautiful. It's well done. But tell us about some upcoming events. There's a sidewalk sale, Easter weekend, and a car club show every month.
Right.
So tell us about some of those things.
Well, our biggest kickoff event of the season is the Easter sidewalk sale. We're actually calling it a water sidewalk sale, waterside sidewalk. So the merchants are really excited about it. We're going to have family entertainment, lots of exciting stuff, great sales going on Friday and Saturday.
And that's Easter weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we're looking forward to that. The Carolina Dreamers Car Club is having a car show the fourth Thursday of each month. They had their first one last week and it was phenomenal. They had 46 classic cars lined up on Shelter Cove Lane, the most spectators they've ever had.
Cool.
So it was a great show.
And there's a lot of classic cars in our area.
There
People may not know
are.
that.
It
There's
was
car
amazing.
collectors here big time.
Yeah, it was amazing. We had people just show up and, you know, you don't even have to make reservations or anything. So it's great.
That's great.
So Roni, I know a lot of great activities are going to go on here in the summer. Can you tell us a little bit about your sunset celebrations?
Yes, that's one of our signature events this summer since we now have this beautiful park. It's going to be called Sunset Celebrations. Every Friday from the middle of June to the middle of August, 6 to 9, it's going to be a family affair, mainly a picnic in the park. We'll have live music in the pavilion, the playground obviously is open, we'll have family entertainment. People can go to Poseidon, New York City Pizza, Kroger, get whatever picnic they want, bring it over here. Every Friday from 6 to 9. It'll be great for the visitors when they wind down their vacation on Friday night, great for the locals. So we're excited about that.
That's a great idea.
Well, it seems like every time I come over here, there are new stores that are opening up, and I noticed there are two new stores, Coastal Bliss and Francesca's.
Yes.
Tell us about those.
Those are our two latest ones. Coastal Bliss opened yesterday. They're relocated from Fresh Market Shops. Great store, cute merchandise. Two lovely young women that run the store, Christina Denzel and Blake Schmidt. So we're real excited about that. And Francesca's is opening on Friday, tomorrow. So we're excited about that.
Great.
Yeah, y'all really do have first class, merchants.
We've got a great mix. Kind of a little bit for everybody. We've got service, we've got merchandise, we've got grocery, we've got food, snacks. We've got pretty much something for everybody.
Yeah, and it's so beautifully done. Obviously, y'all spared no expense in making this thing first class.
So far, it's been great.
One event that's not coming up, but is a huge event on the island, is Dove Street Lights. So the first year, how did it go moving everything here?
First year was phenomenal. We got way more exposure than we ever thought we would. We raised more money than we expected to raise, obviously. The charities benefited greatly from it. That's Deep Well and PEP. And the merchants absolutely loved it. It really brought life to the center during what is normally a slow time of the year. So it's coming back again this year with an even bigger and better display. We'll expand into the park. So it's going to be great.
And, you know, in the past, it was a drive-through. Is it still a drive-through, or do
You
people
can.
actually get out?
You can drive through, but we're encouraging people to get out because there's so many interactive displays. We've got bubble machines, we've got interactive animated characters that are walking around. So there's a lot for the kids
and
to
now
do.
with the park too, I mean, why wouldn't you get out and walk around?
It's a win-win. So yeah.
The beauty of living where we live is December's usually not that cold.
It really isn't. We only had a couple of days that were bitter, but people still came out during it.
That's
so
great.
It was wonderful.
Well, obviously we are in the new Shelter Cove Community Park, and it is fantastic. We've been just in marvel at it as we've set up here today. Tell us about it, how it came to be, and what it means to the overall picture of this area.
Yeah, the original vision of the entire development was to create an energy center, a place where the community can come together and live, play, work, all in one place, in something like nothing else on Hilton Head. So this was the next integral step in realizing that vision, and we just recently had the ribbon cutting, and so we're really excited about it. People are actually using it every day.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, how could you not? It's so awesome.
Beautiful.
So you've got, it's kind of like if people have been to Beaufort, it's the Beaufort Waterfront Park a little bit similar
Really,
to that.
the Beaufort Water Park was an inspiration for this. We saw how well that worked. The landscape architect really took a look at that, and the developer did, and we realized that it works there. The businesses there do extremely well, so this is what we have.
And some of the features of it, we were talking about the architecture and the landscape and everything. There's a playground, which is really first class.
Phenomenal. The kids absolutely love it. As I was saying, I wish I had a little kid now, but I mean, everybody just absolutely love it. The shaded areas for picnics, the pavilion for performances, this great grassy lawn. People are bringing their dogs out. People are throwing frisbees, soccer balls, something for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it truly is one of the nicest parks in the area. There's no question about it.
It is.
And having it complement all the great fine dining and shops and everything, it's just kind of a one-stop shop for fun.
It is. It is.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today and hosting us here.
Thank you.
And everybody, if you haven't been to Shelter Cove Community Park yet, you got to come check it out. It's really like nothing else on the island or in the area. So stay with us. We'll be back with more 843 TV.